Hey everybody, Joe and
guys.
Kevin back with Afterlife.
Yeah, episode 5 of 6 in the first season. Left
Yes.
off on a huge, freaky downer.
Tony sucks.
Yeah, that was that was a, and I'm sure it's by design, but that was my reaction was that was awful. He's talking about self harm, and he decided to go ahead and instead, as people are saying, you won't really do it. He decided to give some other guy
The opportunity
to do it, which
do the worst thing.
do the worst thing,
somebody
yeah.
can do with themselves.
And the simple act there, I really was grossed out by.
Yeah.
But
it's kind of hard to defend Tony in this situation.
Right. It's indefensible.
Yeah.
That's not what that guy needed. So what we're going to do is hope for the best on a growth curve. Because that's all we've
hard to come back.
Yeah, it's hard to come back.
So
right.
We'll see what Ricky Gervais has in store for us here.
We do want to thank 2 new patrons that we added in the last
sure
couple
do.
days. So Patrick Kelly and Laura Dawson, thank you very much. We really appreciate it, and welcome. Yeah, thank you. For those of you who want to see full reactions to this and other content that we're watching, please check out our Patreon, linked in the description below.
We would appreciate that.
Very much so. Yeah, it's very helpful for us. For those of you watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also very, very helpful for us for obvious reasons as we try to grow our channel a little bit.
Help us grow, guys. Spread us around if you don't mind. It's always
being
dark in the
funny.
show.
Tell jokes at the
How
funeral.
about that for a lead-in
Or the
after what
party
happened last time?
after.
Keep being funny.
Just keep being funny. You're lovely.
Boy,
man.
did he blow that on the
It's
last
not
one.
really funny anymore.
No. At some point, he has to realize he's kind of letting her down a little bit. You
He
know
is
what I mean?
letting her down. You think he knows that?
I hope he's at least that reflective.
Oh, jeez.
Man. Yeah, he's dead.
And a kid found him? Oh, that's terrible.
Bobby hit me.
Why?
He always does every day.
Oh my
I'm an
god.
escaped lunatic. And I like murdering little fat kids, like you.
Oh, no.
So if
Oh,
you
my
hit
God.
George or anyone else, I'm going to come to your house. I know where you live, and while you're asleep, I'm going to smash your stupid head in with this hammer. Do you understand? A 10-year-old kid with a hammer.
Yeah!
Gotta learn. He was brilliant. I'd murder him in his sleep.
He's going to murder a kid with a hammer if he doesn't behave.
It's like,
Did
I
you
don't know what he's talking
go
about.
on your date, then?
Yeah, a woman was. But as they went past me, I've always wanted to knock a twat off a motorbike. I hate the way they rev up for no reason.
We all hate that.
Yeah.
The guy who distributes the newspapers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He was found dead this morning from an overdose heroin.
Don't say anything stupid here.
Yeah. I gave him the money.
For what?
For drugs.
Why? Because you're the godfather to my son. Right. Because you're not a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, thank you.
Why would you say? Why would you even tell me that? Well, I'm not going to let you see George again, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Obviously not.
You're lying, but
Okay.
Yeah, he straight up told you.
yeah.
What's it like going out with that?
Yeah, it's mean.
It's lovely.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love her
Why?
accent.
What
Yeah,
do you
too.
mean?
Like his body temperature's warm, like hot to the touch.
Oh,
right.
So when he's naked, it's like cuddling a big baby.
Oh.
And his skin gets smooth when he gets out of the bath.
Someone for everyone, isn't there?
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Thanks. She's brilliant, mate.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh
And
no.
started making
Oh
roast
no.
No!
Out of your breast milk. Good idea.
He's into it, yeah.
Do other people eat these?
Yeah, they lap it up.
Oh no.
And they know it's your breast milk?
No.
Nah.
No.
They're fine.
He's
Thank
gonna
you.
try it. Yeah. Oh no.
God, it's a slurping sound.
Sight of him just
Oh.
Ugh.
slurping up to the
Use a
God.
fucking spoon.
Labrador. God.
Oh.
The subject.
So for the bread, I use my own vaginal yeast.
No!
You've still got the fucking milk right.
Ugh.
Oh, you pig.
Yeah.
Postcard.
Who's that from?
You, obviously. 2 Pat, stop reading my postcards. He knows his scruffy cut. Very nice, isn't it?
Please can I be in the paper?
Oh my god.
I love this man.
So do I.
Me.
If we come and look
Yeah.
at your house, you'll never bother us.
Never. No. Never. It'll make my year.
Aww. Because his octopus joke was a banger.
I know. This guy's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's a horror.
Oh man.
How long have you been doing this?
Ooh. When did my wife leave me?
Oh.
7 years.
Oh my
7
God.
years ago. I just thought I could do what I like with the place.
Hey, Mrs. Punch, what have you been up to? Oh, nothing much, nothing much. Yes, you have. You've been shagging Mickey the Gypsy.
Oh, my God.
I haven't. Yes, you have. Oh, calm down, Brian. Calm down. You're telling me to calm down?
Apparently, a middle-aged man threatened a 10-year-old child with a hammer today. If you carry on like this, people are going to get hurt, right? And it's not going to be George.
I know. I was trying to stop George getting hurt.
I get enough grief from Jill as it is, letting George see you, but I do it because I know it makes you happy. Because if you're saying that I have to choose between the safety of my son and you, then I choose my son every fucking time.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? It doesn't even come close.
Right.
Well, usually there's like a romantic scene or a castle or something.
Is it just the
Yeah,
water
this
and
is
snow?
one of them that you meant to put a photo of loved one in, but I haven't met anyone though.
Oh, my God, this is dark.
Put some in.
Funny memes I show around on Twitter.
I
Kevin
literally
Hart.
feel sympathy for everybody on this show.
Need some advice. I realised you can't not care about things you actually care about. You can't fool yourself, and it was something you said, that it's not all about me. Little corner of the world, a slightly better place.
Happiness is amazing. It's so amazing, it doesn't matter if it's yours or not.
Oh, man.
It's that lovely thing.
I think that'd be a cool place to work, honestly.
I like that.
As much as Tony craps on it.
It's very quaint.
Yeah.
It's a local newspaper.
It's a
kinda
local
sweet,
newspaper. Everyone seems happy.
To an extent.
Right. Well, yeah, with the job, not with their personal lives.
Please be happy. You deserve to be happy. Please be happy.
She's right.
You're so funny. You make me laugh all the time. Tony, you're breaking my heart.
Okay.
He's actually taking this really well, too. He's not being defensive.
And it's because he actually respects her.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this can be the front page.
Really?
Yeah, and don't be too flattered. Have you seen our front pages?
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Consequences.
She lost a friend.
Yeah.
At least he's consoling. There's a way of looking at what happened with. Forgive me, I forget the character's name. The homeless guy who was.
I don't remember. They said it. I don't remember.
So
it was the only time I think that they actually said his
it's
name.
a dicey conversation to have, but
Right.
he was far gone, and that is the thing that he wanted.
It is.
And I'm not justifying.
No,
what
it
happened.
was terrible.
But at the same time, he's not suffering anymore.
Right.
He wasn't necessarily. He was on a path of destruction anyway. He even said if he had the money, whether it be Tony or not, then that's what he was going to do.
I feel like that was a cry for help, and I think Tony screwed that all up.
Yeah,
I disagree with you on this one. I don't think there's any excuse to say, "Let me help you kill yourself."
Sure.
I mean, if it's like a medical thing, like I have terminal cancer and I'm in pain and I'm going out, but I'm going out in pain, and it's like a doctor assisted.
Yeah, he wasn't dying.
Great. I understand that, and I agree with it. But when someone's in pain and says, I want it to be over because I'm in a lot of pain, you don't say, well, great, let me give you a hand. I think he did the exact opposite of what's okay. I mean, it's not like he could have saved the guy, and I'm not expecting to have saved the guy, but that's not the answer.
You're right.
At least, worst case scenario, he should have said, I don't know if I can help you or not. That is the bottom level of acceptable behavior, and that's low.
I don't know. Where would you take? I mean, a hospital? Where do you take somebody like that?
I don't know if you take. I don't know. Yeah, rehab, therapy, call the police, whatever.
The police. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You
police,
do something.
Well,
else.
Police. The only do is going to put you in jail, and the next thing you know, he's back in his little hut.
Well, I mean, I don't think they have the problems in England we have with our completely destroyed, worthless social network. I think in England, if they would have called the police, he ends up right.
He goes somewhere.
He ends up in a treatment facility getting help, and maybe it works and maybe it doesn't, but it's better than what he did.
Tried.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
What he did was
you're right. He wasn't terminal.
Some guy was threatening to jump off a building. He walked up and gave him a push. Yeah. You know, that's what he did, and I don't. I can't.
It's hard to be on his side,
right? Yeah.
Even though he was consoling.
Sure. And I get it, and you know, for him, you know, he's in a lot of pain and he's in a dark place, and you know, he's got his own horrible things he's going through. So I mean, I kind of see what you're saying there, in that, well, you can't lay the problems of the world at his feet, and probably not the problems of another person either. But what he did, the actual action was
responsible.
Right, was inexcusable. The action was inexcusable. And just from my perspective, and I know there are people who disagree with me.
And well, no, you make a good point. That's what I'm saying. It's complex.
It is complex.
People have two different sides of that.
Sure.
I think if somebody is terminal, like who's the doctor? Jack
Kevorkian.
Jack Kevorkian. You know, that's different than
it is.
You know, somebody that's
right,
just an addict.
Right. Yeah, that was a guy with half of his life left. If he could have gotten better.
We can't talk about this kind of stuff on YouTube, obviously, without getting in trouble. But you know, I think people should live life on their terms, and Tony kind of intervened in a way that was not.
He didn't help. Yeah, he did the opposite.
That's not acceptable.
Right.
So
no, I'm glad to see that. Like I said, that was Tony's bottoming out point. That, and with the hammer, and when his
threatened a kid with a hammer.
Right, and his brother-in-law said, "It's this crap stops now, or there are consequences."
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
right.
In a straight up comedy, if somebody threatening a child is funny,
right.
This is more of like a real world thing.
Yeah,
so it's obviously not quite funny. So
right, yeah.
Well, once again, guys, ending on a bummer, but the show, this first season's almost over. So
the show actually ended well. I don't think it ended on a bummer. I thought there was an upswing all the way through. It started on a bummer. It's
very dark.
It's heavy and it's hanging over the show. Tony did a terrible, 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 terrible thing.
Yeah,
and you know, it's hard to move past that in 20 minutes. You know. No matter how many nice things small little things you do for people, it's hard to move past that horror show, right? Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll see on the season finale where he's at.
We'll see you guys.